Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you episode 65 of my brand new Comics Haul series. This is a series where each and every week when I head down to my local comic shop and pick up all the new releases I'm going to be getting that week, I show you guys every issue that I got and I tell you everything you need to know about all the issues I ended up picking up. This week, as you can see, I ended up getting one collection with my store points, so I pretty much got this for free, as well as two single issues. One of them came out last week, one of them came out this week. So let's get right into this. I know it's a pretty small haul, so this will be a shorter video, but let's get this bag out of the way. And now we've got that all over with, let's roll the intro and get into these books. Alright then, like I said, pretty small haul for this week. I've got two single issues, one from this week, one from last week, as well as a collection which I'll show at the very end of the video. Let's get right into it. This week though, with my most anticipated issue of the week, I picked this up off the shelves. This is Twig, issue number 1 from Image Comics. This is a new Scotty Young miniseries. He's writing it. The art on this one is by Kyle Strom. I've looked inside. The artwork in this book is amazing. I think it's only going to be 5 issues though, and there's a lot of speculation about around this comic right now. Some are saying that this could end up being like a TV show, a movie, that type of thing, but it is seeming to be more of like an all-ages story geared towards younger audiences. But as you can see on the cover there, it's in some sort of mystical world. I'll show some interior artwork on screen where it's really colorful. Just wanted to try out this first issue though, since there is so much speculation around it, as well as a whole bunch of different variant covers. I think I saw that this issue actually has 68 different variant covers. If you guys have already read Twig, definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. But for now, that's Twig issue number 1. We'll see how this new release is. Alright, moving on, I did get one more single issue this week, and this one was actually from Marvel Comics, but it did come out last week. I had my eye on this one. It was actually a pretty big week last week. This one was so small I figured I'd just get it this week. This is Jim Rugg's Hulk Grand Design Madness issue number 1. So when combined with the first issue of this 2-issue miniseries, which was called Hulk Grand Design Monster, you get this big reveal of like a huge Hulk face between the green version and the gray Joe Fix-It version. I'll show that on screen, which is pretty cool. But the idea of this 2-issue miniseries is just that it's these two oversized issues. You get kind of like a vintage paper style with like that new stock or whatever you call it type of paper that they used to use on comics. Basically what it does is it recounts the entire history of the Hulk all the way up till the modern day. I looked inside this one. It covers all the way up until Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, so that you could say that's pretty much to the modern day if you don't mention Immortal Hulk and that whole Amadeus Cho run and all that. But the first issue, like I said, I actually really enjoyed. Jim Rugg did a really good job with some crazy looking splash pages. Some of those pages almost looked like they were collages of different Hulk periods of time. There were like different storylines just being covered in one panel because there's so much Hulk history to get through. That's Jim Rugg's Hulk Grand Design Madness number 1, the last issue of this 2-issue miniseries. Alright, and finally, like I said, you guys might have already seen the spine of this issue when I showed it off, but I did get one collection. This is a big oversized complete collection of a series that I've been wanting to try out for a little while now. This is Neil Gaiman's The Sandman Book 1. So this is like a more affordable trade paperback. Like I said, I got it for free using my points, my store credit at the store that I go to. But this is a comic I've been wanting to read for a while. This is a long run that Neil Gaiman had. I think it was his first ever comic that he ever published, and it was actually under DC Black Label, which is just the more kind of like independent comics imprint that DC is still doing to this day. I think it used to be called DC Vertigo when Sandman was actually coming out. I did read that Nightmare Country first issue of the new miniseries they're doing by James Tynion IV that's also set in the Sandman universe, and since the original Sandman run, they've done a whole bunch of different spin-offs that are still happening to this day. The retail price on this first volume is $30 for 20 issues, so that's actually pretty affordable. It's a good chunk of the entire series done. I'm not sure exactly how long the series went on for, and from what I know, at least based on that Nightmare Country issue, that has something to do with this thing called the dreaming, which is just this reality that you go into when you fall asleep. The Corinthian is like the embodiment of nightmares. He's the main character of that Nightmare Country book, and he's also involved in Sandman somehow. They're also making a show of this on Netflix. I just watched a trailer for it, so that could be interesting. I don't know. This is definitely a pretty trippy comic, though. You can expect that from Neil Gaiman with all his weird, like quirky characters and stuff. Well, alright then, that was my haul for this week. Like I said, it's going to be a shorter video because I didn't get too many comics this week at all. Just 2 single issues as well as that Sandman Book 1 complete collection. I'm excited to read all 3 of the releases that I got this week, though. If you guys are excited to read Twig, let me know know down in the comment section below, and also let me know what else you picked up. Which was your most anticipated issue, or if you already read all your issues this week, which one was your favorite? Also, if you enjoyed the video, if you got some good information from it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, which is sitting right below the video. You can also hit that notifications bell, which is sitting right next to it. You'll be notified every single time I post a new video if you don't want to miss any. Next Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. You guys better believe I'm going to put a video out about that. I'm really excited for that, as well as the release of Doctor Strange. So I'm going to be seeing that on the same day, which I'm also really excited for. Might put out a review of that movie as well, and look out for the review of Twig. That's what's coming up on Auto Talks Comics. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.